Fantastic. So we've just been wading through all that setting stuff. You'll be very, very pleased to know that we are now going to look at building an actual store. Now, the first thing I want to do is look at what we already have, what Shopify's already given for us. And I showed this to you briefly in a previous lecture and I said I'd come back to it. But we basically have the bare bones of a store on which we can build. So let's have another look at that. So online store, and just click on the little eye. Up it comes. First of all, notice my domain name. So it's timsbargaindeals.myshopify.com. All right. This is not a domain that we can really build a store on. You know, myshopify.com is what's called a subdomain. We would want to have www.timsbargaindeals.com ultimately, and I'll show you how to do all that sort of stuff as we go along. But let's see what we've got here. So first off, we've got a logo of sorts, right, or at least a logo placement holder, Tim's Bargain Deals. And we're on the home page, right? And here we've got a nice big image overlay where we can put some beautiful images telling people exactly what we are selling in our store immediately. We've got the spot for a featured collection where we can drop products in at various prices. There's another thing here with an image with a text that we could do, and another image slide down here. Now, all of these things are fully customizable, but you know, that's what they've given us to start with, which is fantastic. If I click on the catalog, then again, this would be the catalogue of perhaps all of the products with the chance to filter or to sort them straight away, already added in. Scroll down, you get the idea straight off the bat, right? Easy. I can search. If I wanted to search for various things, I'd type them in here and it would take me straight to the products or whatever I was looking for within my store. And in the end, we've got the cart, which of course is empty because we haven't done anything. But once we've got something into the cart, if I were to click on this continue shopping button, it would take me to the checkout, which itself is already set up as well. So we have straight away a fantastic e-commerce store, at least, you know, the building blocks for the e-commerce store. So let's get stuck in and really start building out something fantastic. It's really going to teach you how Shopify really works. So just before we look at adding some of our first pages, I just want to look at some preferences for our online store. So if you click on the online store and you come down here towards the bottom, again, this is one of these things that gets overlooked often. Now here you want to set some preferences. This is more just for your SEO, your search engine optimization. It's just good practice. So you want to give your homepage some sort of title. So my example here, Tim's Bargain Deals, for example, and then some sort of description like get the best daily deals in town, right? I mean, that's a really bad thing to write for SEO, but you know, it's basically just some sort of meta description that gives the search engine something to work with. This is what's going to show up in the search engine. You know, when you see the title, when you type something in Google, you see the title and then you see a little description below. That's what you would be seeing here. So just make sure this is filled in. Don't stress it at this point. Just, you know, put in something or other. You can always come back to it. So that's that. Google Analytics. Now this is where you would put in your code for Google Analytics. If you don't know what Google Analytics is, it's Google's sort of tracking system, if you like, to see who's visiting your site and from where and all that kind of stuff. Massive amounts of stats available in Google Analytics. I'm not going to go into it on this course. You can easily Google how to set all that up, and then once you get the piece of code that they give you, all you do is you come in and you paste it in here, and then you'll be able to see those analytics in the store itself. The Facebook Pixel. Now I talk a lot about this in my dropshipping courses, where we do a lot of advertising with Facebook, and the Facebook Pixel is absolutely key to all of that. So again, I'm not going to go into it on this course because, you know, this is not about specifically about dropshipping or anything like that. But if you are doing that, if you're working with Facebook in any way at all, you will have the Pixel, and this is where you would paste it. Now this is quite nice. It'll feature the password page. What you can do is you can enable a password on your store. So when you're working on it in the beginning, you might not want people going there, being completely available to the public. So you might protect it with a password and just give it to a few key people where they can log in, or you can log in to actually see what it looks like. Now, in order to have that, you need to pick a plan, and we're going to be looking at those plans later on. But there we go. This is where you set your password and then a little message for your visitors. So those are the preferences. Right, let's delve into creating some of the first pages.